All right. Hello again, Avengers, and welcome to another exciting daily vlog. This is Daily Vlog 2025, number 146. And today, I'm exhausted. To be blunt, I am absolutely wiped out. I haven't been sleeping super well, so today's going to be probably a shorter video. But I did want to mention, you know how I ran Daggerheart on Saturday? Well, I'm going to do it again. I have no idea if this Saturday I'm going to be able to continue that Daggerheart game or not. It depends on if I have enough players to actually run my normal Zelda game. But that's actually not the Daggerheart game that I'm referencing. As I mentioned, I need a drink. Damn. Wasser, which I believe is German for water. Funny thing is, I don't speak almost any German, but I dated a girl that was like partially fluent in it, and so like randomly she would just say, she wouldn't speak German, she would just use random German words, and Wasser was one of them. She also would use, what was it? I think it was Küsse, which was supposed to be kiss. And Ich liebe dich, which is supposed to be I love you, but I'm not 100% certain because I don't speak the German. So anyway, when I first started talking about Daggerheart in my review, I mentioned I wanted to run a Daggerheart one-shot just to get my feel for it, and the game that I ran on Saturday was not the Daggerheart one-shot that I wanted to run, to be blunt. That was made out of necessity, and it was made at the last minute. Like, I decided to run the game, I think it was Thursday night, and we went live Saturday morning. And technically, I didn't officially decide to do it until Friday afternoon, because I was waiting to hear back from a few of my players. So that was rushed. It was still super, super fun. But I wanted to have a more, I guess, full Daggerheart one-shot. And I have a few people that I've been trying to find a time that I can play with them, because they're friends that, you know, I know through various means, but we've never actually played a TTRPG together. So I'm reaching out to various peoples, and I've decided that Tuesday, June 10th, you can mark this in your calendars, I'm going to be running an actual Daggerheart one-shot. This one, I don't know the setting or anything yet. I haven't quite gotten that far, and I also don't know the players yet, because I have cast a very wide net, and I'm just seeing who answers. But it is going to be a Daggerheart game. I'm going to stream it on my Twitch channel. I'm going to upload it here. After that, I don't know when it's going to be uploaded, but it will be uploaded here for people that want to see the actual game run. And yeah, if you guys want to watch it live, you know, it's twitch.tv/TrainerJody. I'm Trainer Jody everywhere. Like, I have an Instagram account that I've never used. Well, I mean, I do use it, but I don't post anything there. I use it to, like, follow my friends and other, like, influencers that I like. So yeah. Anyway, so that's a thing, and I'm trying to come up if I want to use one of their campaign frames, or if I want to just do my own thing again. I haven't quite decided upon it yet. One of my ideas, and I'm not completely throwing this one out yet, but one of my ideas for running a Daggerheart, like, one-shot or mini campaign was actually to run the village of Hamlet. If you're unfamiliar, the village of Hamlet was the kind of introductory low-level adventure for the Temple of Elemental Evil. I made an entire video talking about what we can learn from the Temple of Elemental Evil. It is by far one of my favorite, if not I think it is. It is my absolute favorite published D&D adventure. I think it's just amazingly fun and interesting, and I have a lot of really good memories associated with it. So I'm still kicking around the idea of maybe trying to run the Village of Hamlet using Daggerheart, because the difficult thing about translating a published adventure from one RPG system to another is mostly just replacing the monsters, which Daggerheart is relatively easy to do. And to be blunt, if you have a bestiary for a TTRPG, it's pretty easy to replace monsters. Like there's been very, very few times, unless the bestiary is really, 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 really small, it's pretty easy to replace monsters. And then the other problem with converting pre-written adventures to another system is dealing with the differences in like difficulty classes and checks and things like that, because there will be some TTRPG systems that have things built into them that just don't translate well to other TTRPGs. The nice thing about D&D just in general is it is the default TTRPG for the vast majority of the world. And so while a lot of tabletop RPGs, it's difficult to translate like a Fabula Ultima game to Dungeons and Dragons, doing it the other way is remarkably simple. So that's something I've kicked around. I don't know if I'm going to actually to try to do it, but I think it could be fun. Or maybe, due to the fact that I now own the original Ravenloft. Well, which ones do I own now? Because I did that whole series where I talked about old TTRPGs. Let's see, what do I have? So I have Keep on the Borderlands. I have Keep on the Shadowfell and Kyber Harvest, which are both those are both 4th edition adventures. I have Temple of Elemental Evil. And then I have the Shattered Gates of Slaughterguard. Which one is that? That's a 3rd edition adventure that I don't recognize at all. It was developed by Merles, and designed by a bunch of other names that I don't immediately recognize. Yeah, having the foggiest idea what this is, but so yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of old D&D adventures that I could theoretically run in Daggerheart without much difficulty at all. Like with how they designed the campaign frames to basically be, here, you want to run this in a completely different world with a completely different pantheon, this is how you do it. It's really not that difficult, so we'll see. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to be running, but I will. It is 100% officially confirmed. June 10th, which is a Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time, on twitch.tv/Trainer Jody. So if you guys want to watch a live Daggerheart game, hopefully with some faces that you haven't seen in my other D&D campaigns, and maybe some that you have, that could be a thing. Maybe one of these days I'll actually run the Madness at Gardmore Abbey. Not in 4th edition, because nobody plays 4th edition anymore. But I would love to run the Madness of Gardmore Abbey just once. Because I bought the adventure, not realizing that it was a Deck of Many Things thing. I just saw it, and I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. I wanna check out what this is. And I have become obsessed with that adventure, despite the fact that in I think in Dungeon Magazine, I still have it. There was a prequel adventure for Gardmore Abbey. And I ran that one once, or I think I ran part of it once, which basically explained how Gardmore Abbey fell. But I've never actually read or run The Madness of Gardmore Abbey. Now, I would not be able to do that as a one-shot. So that will definitely not be what's happening on Tuesday. But maybe that's what I'll use Daggerfall for. Or Daggerheart, Daggerfall. Wrong IP. Maybe that's what I'll use Daggerheart for, is I'll just go, you know what, I've always wanted to run the Temple of Elemental Evil. Let's turn it into a Daggerheart adventure. Or maybe I'll run through Dead and Fae or something. I don't know. It's a really simple system to use, so we will see. Anyway, like I said, this is going to be a short one. It's going to be all for me today. I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye-bye.